Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Red Raiders will kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Beebe. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. So Houston's offense will have the first possession of the game. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, that can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. The Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for space, it's Peterson. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Powers through the defender. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays come on.
When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got his man quickly.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 1st down. Encroachment defense. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. 3 yards. 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Keeps it on the bootleg. Looking left. That's caught. It's Fry. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Finds his big tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on
the 11th play of this opening drive. They face a 3rd and short. They'll run the sneak for it.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
So Texas Tech's offense has the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive.
Breaks into the open. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
He'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's West. Running with pace, changing speed, showing the moves. He's down to the 30. And the Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Caught in the backfield, it's Joyner. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Red Raider! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
And when you run these screenplays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
Working the middle. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The play action fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's McGarry. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Pride. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Cougars are moving quickly down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, he's got a chance. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll run it. And some room to work. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 50. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Neither team's wasted time putting points on the board. They've got it back, down 14-10. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. Now the play fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Got a man, it's Thomas. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Second down, he'll throw it. It falls incomplete and will change into the field to get things started back up. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Joyner. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Joyner. Smashes through the tackle. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Quick release by the QB. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Pucks it out of the air.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Caught near the sticks, it's Sanford. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Cougars in a good spot here with second and short. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Grab near the marker, it's Thomas. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. To the air on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Quick strike complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Here comes the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. On the run, still looking. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. And the Red Raiders can really attack on this second and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hudson. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Caught over the middle, it's Peterson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Offense gets set for second down. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Makes the grab. It's Stone. Turning it on. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Hudson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Red Raiders are threatening in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Looking for a man. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. Hold defense. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Wants to go up top on first down. The sure hands, it's Thomas. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Cougars with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Trying to set up the screen. There he goes. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's got the tight end. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Motion from the wideout. Marches ahead. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Touchdown, Cougars. Fitted in the window for the score.
A really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Second half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off. He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the... Breaks into the open! And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it first and 10. With the catch, it's Hudson. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. On the run, it's Joyner. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Bringing the heat. That's caught. It's Eakin. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Run in the red zone. It's Williams. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it and still on his feet. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. To the air, it's Fowler DeColosi using the quick game. That's some old-school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. They'll give it to the back. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this third down. Grabbed in the middle. It's McGarry. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Uncorks one. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Prime. Plows through the defense. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. And the Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They just keep firing. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Peterson.
Well, I love the body control there by the running back. He had to catch that right on the sideline, make sure he had his feet in bounds, try to pick up some positive yards.
Scanning the field, it's Fowler DeColosi. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be fourth down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll cut this lead down to 5. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. One team will rise in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Got a man. It's Joyner. Oh, what a cut! They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
The short hands. It's Hudson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll do it himself. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the ground, it's Joyner. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. And the Red Raiders didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. The pitch. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Williams. They forced ahead just a bit, not a lot working with the Wildcat there. A long way to go on fourth and goal. Quarterback may change this route. He wants to throw it. Fires to the end zone. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. They'll run it from the gun. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Unloads quickly. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Caught in the backfield, it's West. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on second down. That's reeled in. It's Eakin. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to test the right side with this one. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. And the Red Raiders line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be first and goal.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Here we go. What great shape they will. Touchdown, Red Raider! Quick strike through the air for the score. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target, and that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Wants to throw. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Back open in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Right down the middle. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Well, this guy has been a weapon all game long. They've lined him up all over the field. He's run all different types of routes. The defense has not been able to cover him, and he's got now over 150 receiving yards.
Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Houston wants to play fast. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Back's looking for the goal line. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Yeah, and now trailing with a little over 2 minutes, it's looking bleak. My defense has got to go out there and get a stop immediately. I got to stop the clock as fast as I can, try to save as much as I can, and then put my 2-minute offense together. There's a lot that has to go right for me to get back in this ballgame.
The Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Fires left. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. This is a big 3rd down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. Finds his man. It's Williams. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Going to swing it on second down. Finds his big tight end. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Grab near the sticks. It's Stone. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Wide open downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Red Raiders started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Fires to the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They want to continue this long drive. Ninth play coming. It's 3rd and 5. Quarterback making adjustments. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Dances away to buy time. Gets rid of it. He's got it on the move. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Unleashes to the end zone. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. The Cougars are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. And they get him in the end zone for a safety, and that should wrap this one up tight.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. With the clock running, this should be the final play. If there's time to pad the stats. He's going to take off. Oh, he's got some space. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.